Who really controls the playlists, the hidden gatekeepers of the modern music industry? You think your favorite song blew up because it was good? It didn't. It blew up because someone let it, because someone, behind the scenes, decided it should. That first row banner on Apple Music, that perfectly timed Spotify placement, that jump from 5,000 streams to 5 million, that wasn't luck, that wasn't talent, that was power. And the scary part? You have no idea who holds it. Welcome to the new music industry, where playlists aren't just influential, they're everything. And if you're not plugged into the system that controls them, you don't exist. Let's break it down. In the early 2000s, it was all about radio, TV, and magazines. In the 2010s, YouTube and SoundCloud ran the game. But today, playlists are the new radio. Spotify's Rap Caviar, Apple's The Plug, Amazon's Rap Rotation. These aren't just lists, they're launch pads. They can turn a nobody into a name overnight. One ad, you're up. One skip, you vanish. But here's the catch. You don't get added for being good. You get added for being chosen. And who does the choosing? It's not just music lovers in headphones. It's in-house curators, label reps with priority lists, algorithmic biases, quiet backroom deals. Let's start with the labels. Universal, Sony, and Warner, the big three, control over 70% of global music. And they didn't just hand over control when streaming took over, they adapted. They signed massive licensing deals with Spotify and Apple, deals that guarantee exposure for their artists. So when a major label track drops, release, instant playlist placement, algorithm boost, viral wave. It's a closed loop, and if you're not part of it, you're out. Because those same playlists, pushing the majors, also push down everyone else. The space is limited, the odds are stacked. Ever wonder why your favorite indie artist never makes the front page? It's not about talent, it's about access. Now let's talk curators. Spotify and Apple have teams of editors managing major playlists, but they get flooded with thousands of submissions every week. Managers, PR teams, labels, all fighting for the same slots. Your pitch on DistroKid, it doesn't stand a chance against a label with connections and budgets.
Because relationships run this game. Labels wine and dine curators, they send press kits, marketing plans, budgets, launch strategies. They make it easy to say yes. And if you're unsigned, you're noise. Even if you make it into a playlist, it's not over, because now the algorithm takes over. Spotify's Discover Weekly, Release Radar, they track user data to recommend songs. Sounds fair? Not really. Because if a song's already in Rap Caviar, it gets a flood of streams, saves, and shares. The algorithm reads that as heat, then it boosts it further. It's a feedback loop, built to reinforce what's already winning. And there's more. Some indie distributors, they're not so indie. They're companies pretending to be grassroots, but they're backed by the majors. They pitch tracks like they're underground when they're anything but. Even the organic stuff is rigged. Meanwhile, real artists are grinding, uploading tracks, promoting on social, sending emails, hoping. But the playlist game isn't built for hope, it's built for control. Who you know, what label you're with, what budget you bring. No budget, no buzz.
Let's talk money. Playlists equals streams, streams equals revenue. 1 million Spotify streams equals around $4,000 to $6,000. Multiply that by 20 songs per week across a label's roster, that's real money. So of course labels fight for placements. It's not just about exposure, it's about ROI. And the artists, even major label ones, they often see pennies. The label takes the lion's share. The artist gets a small cut, a tweet, maybe a tour look. Indies get even less. Desperate, some turn to shady PR companies that promise playlist ads for a fee. You've seen the ads. Guaranteed playlist placement. Get on Fresh Finds now. Most are scams. Great artists are quitting before they're heard, and we're stuck with the same recycled names. We don't need more playlists, we need real ones. Curation that actually curates. Discovery that discovers. A system that doesn't punish independence. Imagine a world where the best songs win, where artists don't need 6 figures to be seen, where fans decide, not backroom deals. That world can exist. But first, we need to ask, who's really in control? And who's being silenced? If you love music, don't just scroll. Support the playlists that still stand for something.